Oh, and there's one last thing I wanted to share, but I don't know. I don't know if I can because I didn't get permission. Still don't have permission. All right, that's a bummer. Well, you know what? I want to share it anyway, and I'm just going to ask for forgiveness instead of permission because I plan on doing everything to credit the person. So this was by a very close friend and colleague of mine, Rick Overton. This is a poem that Rick Overton wrote. Rick Overton is a brilliant actor and comedian, one of my favorites. And let me make sure I get his Twitter handle right. It's just at Rick Overton on Twitter. So Rick, R-I-C-K, Overton, O-V-E-R-T-O-N. Rick Overton on Twitter. Go ahead and follow Rick. I wanted to read this to you guys. So as you guys know, today is St. Patrick's Day. And a lot of people are calling it St. Pandemic Day instead because, this is what we're dealing with. So Neo-Medieval Nursery Rhyme 2020 by Rick Overton. Again, follow him on Twitter at Rick Overton. Traffic is as light as a feather, sunny skies yet rotten weather. Businesses closed, there they lay. Happy St. Pandemic Day. Well, what do you think and what do you know? There's no food in the entire row. Yaddy, yaddy da, yaddy dee dee. I gotta wipe me arse on a tree. The hogs stuff their cars with walls worth of goods. If this is human nature, you're better off in the woods. 'Tis the day we used to play, but now inside is where we stay. So before I dash away, happy St. Pandemic's Day. That's by Rick Overton. I asked Rick if I could read this. He didn't respond to me. He sent it to me. And I was like, can I read this on the show? I'll give you full credit. He hasn't gotten back to me yet. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to say, hey, Rick, I gave you full credit. I thought you wanted me to share it, and you didn't get back to me. So hopefully he did. But follow him on Twitter at Rick Overton. Because Rick's great. And guys, seriously, please stay safe. Please stay safe. And please don't go out unless you have to. Please be very careful. When you do get some sunlight, which if you can, that's a good thing. You do want to get a little sunlight. Take a little walk. Just be careful. Keep social distance. Have hand sanitizer with you. If you see other people walking around, which you likely will, it is important you get exposure to sunlight. That's kind of, they're saying like, don't go out unless it's necessary. The way I see it and the way that all the medical professionals have been saying so far, that does qualify as necessary. Getting a little bit of fresh air, a little bit of sunlight. It's dangerous not to. But be careful when you do that. Keep your distance. Oh, good. Rick just got back to me. He said, not at all honored. All right, good. So I had Rick's permission. Joe, you can make a clip out of it now. But so just be careful. I mean, you don't need to hear it from me. The CDC is streaming constantly on YouTube. There's a lot of resources out there. But guys, please stay safe out there. And thank you very much for making me feel a little less alone. If I didn't have this show, I'd probably be going nuts. Really, I'd probably be going nuts. And I know some of you are pointing out, Ron, where we're at, it's winter. I know. Bundle up. Just be careful. I know.
Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. Yeah. You can tweet me an article at Ron Placone. We'll go through it together and make